What is up? What's up, Zach? This is me, by the way, Zach. You need the link, Jordan? You need the link? No, I haven't put it anywhere yet. I just put it in this chat. You'll see it. It's so hard to find. Man, it's stupid. Hey. Oh my God! What is that? Oh my God! The markets are stupid right now. Oh my God! I just saw that from here. Unbelievable. Oh my God, look at that. It's really loud. How much is that? Already moved 1,700 pips down. GBP USD. GBP crashed. I'll open up another chart so I can stop doing what I'm doing. I'm a little bit behind. Oh my goodness, I'm a little bit behind, but USD JPY. USD JPY is kind of on its way back up. Well, did the whole market come down? What did you say went up? Odd USD? I think that's where you got your first buy. You should have just went that point on one like this. Hit all this stuff. Short it all. Could have been a millionaire off of this right here. Oh, I know it. What about G to J? It's already dropped so much it can just keep collapsing. The decision hasn't been made yet, though, right? Polls are, well, more are saying leave. No, it gets released tomorrow, if I'm right. What's up, Warren? Welcome to the stream, guys. We're just in all of what's been going on. This Brexit, it is honestly just messed up everything. Not messed up, but just, yeah, it's like showing the entire market right now. I don't think there's any market that's just doing its thing. Odd USD's down, G to J is down, USDJ is down, and is there, I mean, is anything up? Euro odd is, okay, so Euro odds, look at, dude, Euro odds been just right up, right back down, right up, right back down, right up, right back down. So sorry, guys. Ooh, your odd hasn't been really doing much. That's really just, it hasn't, it's just been flexing pretty much between 95 pips. Just up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's crazy. Yeah, sorry about that one. Woo! But I was talking with Eddie, or I wasn't talking, I was listening to him talking about how stop losses, even though you might have a stop loss in place, that you might blow past your 20 pip stop loss because the next available price is so it happens so fast that it just blows right past your stop loss line, and you don't, and you know that you might even theoretically blow your account. The last time that Eddie was showing that this happened with the CHF, I think it was a 3,000 pip movement, and this is only at 1,700. And I don't even think the decision has been made. If I'm right, here, let me see. What would tell me? What would be a good thing? Final poll gives Remain 4-point lead over Leave. So yeah, they're definitely still saying Leave. But I wonder if that's all just, you know, market theory, and that what they always do is they always make everything seem worse than it always is, and it's not going to leave at all. And then they're about to just catch everything. Market manipulation. News manipulation. Your odd isn't moving. So I think a lot of that could be manipulation. A lot of this, you know, here I'm showing you guys here. I'll show you what I'm looking at. Was it this page? Yeah. So Britain is voted to leave, of course. 4-point lead over the leave. Early polls put leave in pole position, but it's too close. Whatever. This is a lot of just, you know, you have to understand that there's a lot of money getting thrown around in this right now. And even as we know, the live markets are very, very much so responding to this. So I think the pound plummets after big win for leave in Sunderland. So after one city turns in their polls, it crashes. The count in the northeastern city showed a 20-point victory for leave. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That is nuts. The pound tumbles. Currency earlier climbed above $1.50 British pound. Wow. And as we can all see, it is definitely the case. I wonder if anybody just made so much money off of this. Just such a stupid big move. Look at the sheer mass compared to all of these other ones. I think so too. I'm really thinking that the downside swing is about to happen. I mean the upside. He's saying that the pound will get strong again. Is that what Zark was saying? I know, but if odd USD does something, but if one starts faking out, it has to affect the others in some way. I have a strong feeling. Well, I mean, because also the last time that this happened, it inevitably retraced, and I couldn't tell you this. It wasn't even on this pair, so I couldn't even show you, but we just like essentially just witnessed history. You won't see another big ass drop like this for a while, unless it all just starts tumbling down. Yeah, just look at that solid power move right here. It's crazy. What a joke. Just from the start of that news stick and then down. Oh my god, it's down 2,300 pips. What is happening? 2,300 pips. What? You're kidding. Oh my goodness. You could have met your trading goal today. For the month, for the year. Oh my goodness. I don't even know like what, you know. First of all, no. What is Chuck saying about the G to J? It's his favorite pair. Is he doing anything with it? Can you hand me my pib? Thank you. Thank you. Gold boomed. What is gold up to? I didn't even think about that. Gold did go up. It came crashing back down, but it's right on its way back up too. Well, it did make a huge move up and then corrected itself, and now if you could have gotten in on that retracement, you could have already been up theoretically 100 pips on gold. This is only on the minute or 15 minute though, so you jump to the hour. Yeah, it's just consistent moves up. Pretty dope. Did you eat off that, Arkell? Let me know if you ate off that. That would have been an awesome catch. Did Bitcoin come back up too? What is Bitcoin called? BTC? I don't know. Said hell yeah, gold 24 out of 5 a week. 24 5 a week. That's dope, man. I'm glad that you like this pair. I'm glad that, or pair, well, yeah, sure, we can call it a pair, but I'm glad that you have a pair that you've chosen that you like for yourself. By the way, guys, I'm very sorry that I was late. but I'm here now. But I'm still, you know, we're trading. If we are trading, very treading lightly with staying away from all euro pairs, or those, you know, staying away from the euro and the pound regardless. So even the euro odd right now, I think this is telling a story. I can't tell what that story is saying, so I'm not gonna do anything with it. Odd USD, you're saying it's a fake out to the downside? Yeah. That odd USD can continue to come down. Australian dollar is gonna continue to. GBP USD betrayed me. Oh my goodness, by how much, bud? Oh man, I really hope that, like, how bad did it betray you, Arkel? Because I can't even imagine. So you were buying the pound? He said a lot. Arkel, bro. This is so many. Yeah, 1,600 pips down right now. And if you would have held it for this one particular stick, it just looked like it maybe have had a little bit of a strong retracement, and then it just said no sir and came down 870 pips. Easy right here. That is just, and I don't even know. No, like, kind of, I don't even think a Fibonacci would work right now. Nothing at all, except for maybe like some technical analysis that goes way back. Jeep. Yeah. How do you can't even like draw a fib on this. This is a joke. Huh. It's just like, it's a waste of time right now. But hey, gold saved me, and boom. Well, that's good, Arkel, for sure, man. Yeah, I bought it and lost almost 100 pips. Oh man, Arkel, you bought the pound. Oh, yo, my heart hurts for you, brother. Ouch. Ouch. Yo, what do you think is going to be going down with Brexit now? With that being said, if they leave, what you know, and a little bit about what Eddie was saying with trading, is that, you know, eventually this is going to start to create a domino effect on all of the currency pairs. That if it starts doing that and UK leaves, it'll give that light in order for other people to start trying to do the same thing. So the euro is based off of the European Union, that it all uses it out there. So if that's not the case, the euro falls, and dollar, I think the dollar inevitably is going to get hit by it. Of course it would, in a good or a bad way, but it's more than likely in my eyes going to be a bad. I think it's going to be a bad time for the dollar and the euro. Then something like Bitcoin might be the thing that saves everything. Let's think about it this way: if one of them starts tumbling down and another one starts tumbling down, and then probably by the third one, that third one is going to be like, okay, well, the world needs an answer because every currency is collapsing. If one started, then the other one wouldn't be able to pay the other one back the debt that they owe that country, and then if that country went bankrupt or whatever, then the other countries that were off of that country, helping that country, and then expected money and then start getting any because that country wasn't getting paid, then we have a huge problem, and it creates this ridiculous effect. So I think the biases for most of the pairs right now is going to be down, just like off pure speculation. I think these are going to just continue to head down for a bit, depending on especially tomorrow. It still has not truly been decided. David Cameron warning colleagues to accept tomorrow's EU's referendum decision. Yeah, it's gonna. So if they leave, mark my words, if they don't leave, that pair can do all of it can come right back up. That will be an insane time on the market. Look at that. It's just, if anybody was just selling the pair, which is what they should have been doing, selling the pound on any of these, I guarantee it. Bet. What's another pair? What's another GBP pair? GBP AUD down. Dude, I wonder if the how do you, what's the peso's symbol? MXN? You could have made money off the peso. Oh my goodness, every single pair fell down. I don't even want to imagine the spread though on this. What are the spreads looking like right now? They just a joke still? I don't have, huh? Hold on. I'm very curious to know. I don't know how to, is there a way to tell spreads on a trading view? Because I think spreads vary by rate.
Incoming mail.
I don't think it'll have, it'll, unless, oh wait, this is FXCM, so it should give you FXCM spreads. How do I check? How do I check? How do I check? How do I check? What is happening right now? Alrighty. Yeah, so almost all of it, look at how fast this market is moving right now. Jordan, look at this. Are you like, you just look at MetaTrader. It's just stupid. GBP CHF, its spread is at 140. Oh my goodness. Yo, this is like insane. GBP to whatever this is at 300. So yeah, almost all of the GBP pairs have double-digit pip spreads. On MetaTrader, is the pips on MetaTrader, are they pipettes or are these real pips? You know? So yeah, that's, yeah, they're all in double-digit pip differences right now. Crazy, nuts. And then look at this odd USD collapsing down right now. I want to see GBP USD. Look at that. USD CHF is up. Look at Euro GBP. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's an interesting one. The Euro got way stronger. Way stronger. USD CAD's up. Don't care about NZD USD. What about GBP CAD? Stupid. You could have sold a 0.01. Huh. I don't even know. If somebody put like 10 standards down on this, like, please. Oh man. But yeah, guys, I'm curious to know what your thoughts are on this right now. I don't think people might not truly grasp like what is happening right now. This is history being made. It's like when Texas wanted to secede from the Union, is exactly what this is. Or when Mexico tried to take back Texas, and that was kind of like the whole point. but now we're seeing it in 2016 when everybody in the world is connected to the same, the same ideas and the same principles. So now that they're trying to do it, it is just sending everything into like mass chaos, is what it seems. I can only imagine what it's like out there for all of those people. I wonder what is happening out there in the UK right now. I'm just GBP, Euro GBP. And it's funny, the Euro GBP is up, so you could have just, went against the pound on every single thing and you could have caught so much. That wasn't guaranteed, and tomorrow, as we said, that it might come retracing right back down or right back up, depending, which side the pound is. Because I think if the pound, if they don't leave, that it might actually make the pound stronger. It just had a remarkable drop. So I mean, how much further is it gonna fall? Is it really just gonna continue? Where is like the next price zone at? If we go out to months, look at how low it is. It is the lowest it has ever been, ever. This is all the way back to 1994, and it touched, it's down here at the lowest lows that this pair has ever created. Wow. So how much further do we think this shit is gonna fall? Pardon my French. This is a month-long chart. This is all of the months of Forex history that we can pull up. And now we have it reaching down new lows. From the last time it was this low, it's down 100 pips past it on GBP USD. So honestly, guys, my advice is to be looking for that retracement. 1 week. We look at week, and it's, let me get rid of all of this. Yeah, so we're down right now from the start of 1994. That's insane, guys. That is this power stick right here. Even on a week-long chart, look at that. Look at how strong it is. Look at how obvious it is. So with that being said, I believe, I don't know. See, and that's the problem, guys, is that it can come way down here. It could even get down to, less than $1 that it's worth. Because right now it's at 1.34. It can theoretically, if it did secede, and that's not what everybody wanted, it is 3,500 pips down from being, the dollar and the pound equaling each other. Dollar for dollar, or pound for dollar, whatever you want to call it. That is incredible. I don't even know if there's any way to like specifically dictate that, because if it already did break past this, it's already past it. So it depends on what time scale you want it to be looking at. Why don't we do the day? And obviously this day hasn't closed, so it has already, okay, so from that last super low that we had, which is right here, it already moved down 300 pips, but it has already retraced back up at about 150 pips. So it's got about 150 pips more on GBP USD before it reaches the last time it got this low. So remember this price down on GBP USD. We got it at 1.35109. That is the last low that this market has ever, or more like 1.34974. So essentially 1.350. and it's already past it, that could be some serious indication that maybe it might start setting like a brand new lows, like a, you know, it can continue to fall, but a buy limit might be a good idea at 150 pips up. So is it affecting the market in a good or a bad way, Rolando? It would be good for Forex traders, I guess, but bad for the world, because if one currency fails, it might in fact start a domino effect. Not that it 100% would, but just think about it in just simple economics. If there is no more supply of what people want, which would be the pound, let's just say, for example, if the pound collapsed completely, it just died because everybody pulled out. It held no value. UK left. Nobody wants to deal with them anymore. So their currency would just go to shit. It would be like as bad as the peso. So if that were to happen, UK and the GBP wouldn't be able to pay anybody off for any of the debts that they have, which would therefore cause more inflation into the other pairs, which would send their prices up, but inevitably would bring it all down, because there are some points where it would have to pop. I believe that would just be the easiest explanation of the dollar. Right now, the dollar is getting a lot stronger. Actually, almost everything is getting a lot stronger than the pound right now. So if the pound were to completely go away and not have some type of retracement, like I said, the last time it hit this was in 2009. 2009 was the last time that it even came close to this down here. And it blew. It is blown down here. Just super fast, super just unbelievable. At least for as long as anybody in here has been seeing. Here, I'm gonna pull up what Arkel just sent me. Projections say that Britain has voted to leave the Union. BBC, ITV, and Sky News all have declared victory for Brexit. Vote counting is still underway, with a final announcement expected early. So it's probably, you know, about 40 or about, I don't know, 8 hours away. The pound is in turmoil. It initially soared after polls predicted a Remain result, before tumbling after pro-leave results started to trickle in. Euro-expected Conservative MPs and ministers signed a letter urging David Cameron stay on as Prime Minister. Yahoo's reporting live from Manchester Town Hall, where the main result will be declared. So Yahoo might be the place if you want to follow the information. But like they said, if you read what it said, the pound is in turmoil. It had initially soared, and what they're saying right here is this: that it initially started coming down. That was the fake out. People thought that the pound was going to get better, that the pound was going to retain value. I don't know if news was specifically saying that, but that's exactly what happened with what seems like a 45 pip drawdown, 30, 35, 45 pip drawdown, just to have the pound completely collapse and go down 1,700 pips in a matter of hours. So like they're saying, the pound is in complete turmoil right now, and it represents I don't know, it's something probably like less than 10% of the market, but even though it might only represent a small percentage of the market, if it were to eat up another small percentage of the market, that can start to really affect things. This would also cause inflation on the euro. If the pound were to get weaker, people would depend more on the euro, which would therefore cause people to overextend on the euro, and then you'll start to see that the euro is completely overbought, probably along with the dollar. And like I said, what goes up naturally must come down. So that will be what will end up happening. Like I said, we need to be keeping our eyes on GBP USD and looking for a buy limit. Honestly, I would say to be safe and go up back to the 150 point or 150 pips up more at the 1.35-ish area, because if it hits that, it might start going back up. But like I said, that's only if you want to. GBP is absolute. It can literally drop another 1600 pips. It can. It most certainly can just continue to collapse. There is no safety net for it right now. And we're talking about hours. What time is it? It's midnight. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm looking at it since 1994. There's no safety net. There's nothing that can stop it right now. It can literally just keep tumbling and tumbling down. So if you were looking for any type of trade on this, if you're looking for it, I don't know if you might be or not, a buy limit 150 pips up. Like, it has to make a stupid retracement back up in order for that trade to activate. But what Zach was just saying to Jordan right here beside me is that we can come down, we can come see it, we can see it at the 1.30 level where price currently stands. It's another about 400 pips down. So oh man, that's you know, like I'm saying, we're talking about we're talking about a stupid amount of pips at once. Nothing yeah, nothing. Not 2009 was the last time it got anywhere near this bad for this particular pair. Like I'm saying, if it does touch that 1.3, even on GBP USD, it's going to completely overinflate the dollar and all of them out, everything else, which would theoretically be good for a while, as inflation normally is, the push out period. Then when they finally start reeling in that fishing pole, everything is just going to come back down as it should. But you know, we could be looking at the end of a currency right now, honestly. If they were to leave, if Great Britain was to leave that union, that could cause a lot of problems for them. I don't know if y'all know much about the unions, but there's the American Union, which is Canada, Mexico, and the US. European Union's got Italy and Greece, and obviously the UK, Germany, you know, this and this and that and whatever. And then you have the Asian Union, obviously, with, you know, China, Japan, and all of that out there. So a country trying to simply secede from unions that have been made, I think the unions were made, damn, when was the European Union formed? Look at that. Yeah. Okay, so 1993 was when the European Union was formed. Okay, so Netherlands, Germany, Italy, France, Belgium. Oh, these are the founders. Okay. So Netherlands, all that stuff. If one leaves, if let's just say, you know, if Great Britain were to leave, that it could even give France an idea to get out, or it can give Italy an idea to get out. So now that these unions that have been in place pretty much essentially since I've been born is now looking at a astronomical hit on the euro, on their, not even just their currencies, but everything. This will inflate their gas prices, their oil prices, everything. So it's a good and it's a bad thing. It can be good for certain people, but it can be like life-changing for others in a bad way. So we as Forex traders, honestly, we're ahead of the curve because we're sitting here staring at it, you know? We have the ability to analyze it and to maybe theoretically profit off of it. Think about all of the people that don't even know what Forex is or what Bitcoin is or none of that. That is really, really powerful when you think about that. You're sitting here just watching these world markets activate and go in any which direction. So anybody who can hear me right now already has a good jump start versus everybody else that it doesn't even know what Brexit is. And a whole country trying to leave That's like, honestly, that's like Canada trying to leave the North American Union. That's what it is. Or Mexico. Or us. Like, you know what? We don't want to be a part of it anymore. What I was told from, I think it was Eddie who was saying it, it could be, it's costing them like, what, $15 billion a week? Or some stupid number to be involved in the European Union. So they just went out. They went out. Xavier, what's up, bro? Who would make 14 million a week? Oh, they would start saving it. The importing and the exporting of the countries. Yeah, so if and what Jordan was just saying is if they leave, that they would theoretically actually be making money from taxation on importing and exporting out of countries like the canals. I think it's the Panama Canal would also be another thing that they would just heavily tax on, which would generate revenue and income for the GBP. But it's not going to be talking about all of the companies and stuff that are about to come pulling out of the UK because they don't want anything to do with it at all. That's yeah. Zay, who does who make money? The country? The UK? Are you saying does the UK make money? Because yes, there's definitely people on the other end making money off this for sure. That people knew that they were going to be shorting the pound. I'm sure billions were made today, honestly, and billions were lost. Very, very, very much so. Look at this. This is, oh my goodness. It's not even like palpable. This hasn't happened for the start of any of our trading careers. I'm sure anybody who's in here has never experienced anything like this. This is our first one, is Brexit. You know, you will always remember this in history as that is a huge thing that happened. The first time, if you take Forex trading seriously, this is a big deal. This should be a big deal for you. You should be following what's going on. The Union, well, yeah, Britain. So Zay, if they were to leave the Union would stop making money because Great Britain, as it stands right now, is paying out $14 billion about $14 billion out to the Union. So if they stop doing that, they instantly start saving that money. Then that would be a good thing. You just started Forex. Wow. Like, I'm telling you, bro, like, if you're not understanding, look at it. Look, this is days. This is months. This is like, when did I start trading? May. Okay, we're back in like 2001. Okay, so right here, I started trading right here. From this point forward was when I started paying attention to Forex. That's it. That's how many days. Oh, 2016. Yeah, that's about right. January. Yep, right about here. Sure doesn't seem like a lot. I feel like that's wrong. But that's January of 2016. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, that's probably right. So since I have started trading, this is what pound has done, essentially. So look at that. This is our first big one that has ever happened. I mean, actually, like, if they stay in and pay what they pay, obviously they make money through the Union, right? No, they do not make money through the Unions. I think that is their biggest argument right now, that it is costing the UK more to be involved with the Union, right, Jordan? That's the reason. That's one of the biggest reasons why they want to leave. It's costing them. Yeah, I'm sure it's for a multitude of reasons as well. Definitely about money, that they're paying out a lot more than they should be. But not only that, I'm sure there's other, maybe even backdoor reasons why that this was supposed to happen. so numerology gets in play, and then it's like a whole thing. But this is, you know, if you're in IML or you've been in WG, whatever, you know, almost anybody that we can talk to, I can just back this chart up like, or I can back these lines up like a couple of more months, and we'll see how all of this really does, what this means. That, like, I'm still like just in awe of this is what these have, this is all I have experienced personally in Forex, is essentially these candlesticks right here. And I have traded GBP USD before. I couldn't tell you where, but just the biggest movement I've ever seen. Do you think I started the wrong time? Naldo, no, not absolutely not. No. There's no such thing as you at the wrong time. No, I'm just saying that we had the ability to witness history in the making. Even before we started trading, just look at this movement compared to others. Like, you can't even see it. There's not even another movement that I can, you know, bring up that is just straight down, such as this. This is my baby amount of time in a chart that looks this big. Like, this drop was insane, but this one's just coming straight the hell down right now. What? So it's already moved up 40 pips too. Yeah, it's already moved up like 40 pips, so it's only about 100 pips away from a buy limit. Do you think us? No. Yeah, I already answered that. No. Definitely no such thing as the wrong time. You just play off of it. Understand that the pound might fall. And if it does, what does it mean for the other ones, especially the euro? And all of those exotic pairs that we never trade, like the Turkish dollar, whatever the hell the Netherlands use if they don't use the euro. You know, there's all of them. You know, almost every country generates their own currency, but we only trade the ones that mean anything, really. Mexican peso right now, spread is 80 pips. Like on the, what is this, the Turkish? Yeah, the Turkish lira. 54 pips spread off the bat. You're 54 pips negative off of the bat. 26 on the dollar to the dollar to the peso right now. Off the bat. And so we've got these ridiculous spreads too already on all of the GBP pairs. There is nothing with a good spread right now, honestly. I'm not, okay, wait. You've got USD JPY that's at more than likely, yeah, it's the lowest spread. Odd USD and USD JPY are the lowest spreads right now. And Euro USD. Everything else is almost double-digit pips. And not just little double-digit pips, and that's a lot. Like, think about it. This is 15 pips. Oh damn! Don't where I draw. Well, it doesn't look big on this day chart, but wow. Just wow. That is just, yo. Just breathe it all in, guys. Breathe it all in. Notice. Remember that this is all the way down right now. All the way down. There's time to capitalize, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the spreads. GBP JPY just got over 50 pips during that. Oh my goodness. Markets are growing crazy. Could you sell that pair? Could you sell that pair and make a profit? Of course you could. Ronaldo, of course you can, but it has to continue to drop, which it very well, in fact, might be doing. It could definitely 100% be continuing to drop. Who honestly knows there is no safety net for the pound right now. Nothing. It is literally the lowest it has ever been. And buy it. The Bank of Japan, so the yen will get stronger. Or the Jordan just said that the pound or the Bank of Japan might step in, save the currency essentially. Yeah, they come in and step in. I don't know what that would theoretically do to the euro. Would that, or the yen, would that make it stronger, or would that make it weaker because they extended so much to help the pound stay alive? So then that might drop the yen too. And that's what I'm saying. It's like if everything, it's like, think about it this way. You had something, right? I'm trying to think of a movie. There's like a movie that does it really well. Oh, it's The Matrix, but it's like a very specific scene or whatever. But you know, just think about it this way: that you have 5 supports on a super heavy thing in GBP. And this is the dollar, this is the euro, this is the yen, and this is, you know, the Australian dollar, whatever. You lose GBP, JPY, it starts to come down like this, and then the other ones have to move to compensate that loss. And if they don't, then GBP falls, then the euro falls, then the yen falls, then the dollar falls. But so what they will do is, obviously, to avoid that from happening, is that if the yen or the pound completely just, you know, shits and it just does whatever it does, that the other ones will compensate for it. Just like what Jordan was saying, that the Bank of Japan is ready to step in for them and, you know, help counterbalance that weight. Could you sell that pair? Yeah. Which is even, it's just, it's like crazy to even think about. Because like I said, guys, if you're my age, I'm about to be 25, we haven't experienced anything like this in our personal lifetime. Or maybe we did, we were babies though. Or you're older than me. But like I said, you have your idea on GBP USD. Like I said, we're looking for an odd USD, honestly, for that to drop. It might be a big fake out. Odd USD. Wait, were you saying odd USD buy or sell? Yeah, never mind. I'm stupid. I'm definitely saying a buy. I just looked at it again. I had another pair in my head mixed up. So we might have some palpable opportunities right here. It looks like it's hitting a little bit of you know, something right here. So that might be worth considering. Also considering the fact that the lowest that it might go down here, which is exactly where it had touched 3 hours ago at its lowest low. So we could even see a spike up in odd USD. You think the markets will gap over when it closes and then opens over the weekend? You know what? I actually haven't thought about that. What do you think? Yeah, it usually does, but this one could be a stupid gap. Yeah, like, especially on the pound, that might be, you know, that's a really good point, Xavier. I'm really glad that you said that, because you kind of just like blew my mind on just like, wow. I can't even imagine, like, if you, I don't even know if I have the balls to, you know, hold a trade over the weekend, because it could open like 800 pips in the wrong direction. Odd USD is down right now. Why would you buy? That's kind of the point, is that this is presenting buying opportunity. That it once again is hitting a very, very low. So odd USD, and that's what we're saying, that it might be a fake out. Yeah, it has been climbing for a while. So what Jordan is saying is that we're also going with the trend of a buy, as it's been for a while. We did have this massive retracement down, but this is showing opportunity for a retracement to the upside as it follows the normal trend. As we can see, this is an uptrending market, and yes, it did take a huge drop, but that's when you take advantage of those opportunities. It could continue, you know, guys, and of course it can continue to drop. It can go down another 400 pips, but that's not what, you know, our bias is saying. Yeah, Ronaldo, you're right. Like it might just continue to go down. Remember, we're talking about the Australian dollar to the dollar. Yes, it could. That's why you'd want the confirmation of retracement before buying. Yes, exactly. I'm just saying that we have the opportunity here for some buy action. But also, honestly, I wouldn't even be looking to trade right now. You know, if you can't understand the market language, which we really don't, to this extent, that tomorrow is going to be a literally insane day for Forex. Even though it's a Friday, it's still going to be crazy, because that's when the news is going to get released and then the market's going to close. So that'll be interesting. When did they say who in here knows when they say that they'll actually make the decision? Let's see. Where was the thing you sent me? Oh, right here. It doesn't say. Yahoo's reporting live from Manchester Town Hall, where the main result will be declared. That's all it says. When breaking news, it's always breaking. Pound falls to a 31-year low. Oh my god. Okay, so the last time, okay, so it does even have a lower level of support, and that is 31 years ago. 1972 was the last time it got this low. 1972, guys. And it's fallen to its weakest level since 1985. That is unbelievable. Think about that. It has been up like this forever. We could even, dude, okay, so it has a lower support level from 1972. And it touched down there and immediately got away from that. Immediately went back up on the pound. Fears of Brexit have pushed the value of the pound to its weakest level against the dollar in 30 years. Market expectations that the UK is on the verge of voting to leave this morning sent sterling down to $1.35. Deficit has not plunged since 1985, so sterling silver is down. Value of the currency soared as high after $1.50 after polls released after 10 p.m. showed a Remain lead. That mood changed rapidly when the actual count results started to come in. Just think about that. Look at that picture. You see it? You see that? That's 1972. All of the trading stuff that we have access to is, yes. Yeah, what pair of, oh yeah, this is GBP USD. This right here, we can't even see that information all the way back into the 70s. At least with anything that I've ever used. We stop at 94. So as you can see, it held, even on this picture, you can see, look, it has this massive level of support, and it bounced off of it, even probably, like, I don't know, last month or last week or however long this chart is, and now it is well broken past it. So there is just almost no support for it right now. This little chart back at 1972, this is talking about it being at like the 1.1 range. It's where it used to be. 1.1 down here. So think about it this way, guys. 1.1, that's right here. Let me put that on 1.1. I'll try to get it on point. That'll work. Okay, my little blue line right here is the lowest low that has ever been created for the GBP. Right now, it is 2,200 pips away from that, from the lowest low it has ever happened. 1972 Ronaldo, I don't know what happened in 1972, but as you can see from this picture, there was a huge drop. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm like looking really close to the screen, and it says 1972 to 1975. So right about here is what I'm talking about on what was going on. I don't know if you were able to see. Yeah, you're able to see it in the stream. So that is the lowest that it has ever been, ever, I guess, since the foreign exchange was made. And that is 2,500 pips down from where price currently sits. Like I said, there is no safety net for it. There is no technical analysis that will work for it. It just might continue to fall. So if you are trading, then you need to be paying the absolute best attention to what is going on. What level, bro? 1.1. I'm looking at this number, and I'm kind of just like, here, let me put something on the screen. Get like the best measurement possible for it. Yeah, actually it's lower than that. It's more at like the 1.08, 1.08-ish. So more than that. Let me just adjust the line this way. 1.08000. It's right there. Okay, so newest figure would be to reach this lowest low it's ever achieved. Yeah, it's about 2,600 pips down. Oil embargo, what does that mean? Raquel, 1.1, no, 1.08. Okay, I cannot believe that was so hard to get out. 1.08. Yes, 1.0, not 1.1. 1.0 is the lowest it has ever gotten against the dollar. 1.0, to where essentially the pound and the dollar were almost dead even with each other. And the last time that happened was in 1972. So just really consider the fact on what is going on right now. It's astronomically making new lows very fast. Every single pit that it goes down right now, it's setting a new record. And it has retraced a little bit on GBP USD. We're going to continue to watch it. I've just got my popcorn out. So in the Forex market, sometimes it goes way up when the global economy is good and way down when the global economy is bad, like Brexit. Brexit isn't necessarily like a bad thing. It would be for certain things. It's the way that you look at it. It's, I guess economically it is bad if that's what you're asking. I guess that would be like a correct answer for it, because all it's going to do is just cause disruption and arguing, and people will go bankrupt and companies will go bankrupt. So like, I guess that would be the bad part of it. And but yeah, generally, so what your question is, so in the Forex market, when you say it, that's where I'm having trouble like answering the question, because it is so much more than one individual thing. We're talking about like 70 different currencies, and then out of those 70 different currencies, about 50 of them don't really matter at all, and then you're left with like only a good handful of them, and then all of the pairs that cross between it: GBP USD, GBP JPY, GBP AUD, Euro odd, Euro Euro JPY, USD JP, you know what I mean? They're all there. So it is defined as, if the dollar goes up, then one of the other ones must come down. It's simple. You can't have every single currency pair shifting up at the same time. It doesn't make any sense. Like, naturally that couldn't happen, is what I'm saying. So okay, say the major pairs. Yeah, so even with the major pairs, it could be a good thing, but Brexit or any type of world event is 100% going to affect the currency market. If there is a current world event that is happening, whether it's the Olympics or somebody trying to secede from the European Union, or, you know, we're fake going to the moon again, or we're doing whatever it is that we're doing, there is going to be pairs that are going down, and there's certain pairs that are going to be going up. So like if America wins the Olympics, the dollar might get stronger. If Brexit happens and the UK and the UK decides to leave the European Union, their currency goes to shit, and then other ones go up. So it's never just that easy for, oh, a good world event is happening right now, so that means that every currency pair is going to get better magically. It's not the way it happens. It mathematically can't. Even look at the pair that we're looking at right now, AUD to USD. Right now, the AUD is weakening against the dollar. The dollar is getting stronger as it stands right now. So you couldn't have the Australian dollar and the US dollar getting stronger than on top of each other. It would create stagnant. The market would be stagnant. And I don't even think, no, there has to be something. You know, it would be rapid pip movement, which is kind of like what we're experiencing right now. On every pair, essentially. I think there's only a handful of pairs that have not shown any significant movements, even Euro odd. But I mean, this is still fishy. Look at it here. Let me remove all of this. Okay, so, you know, we got some very thick consolidation right now. All of this right here. All of that is a little fishy because it's all circulating within 100 pips right now. So, don't know what to think of it. Oh, I love how you said we fake going to the moon. Yeah, that's a whole other thing. Like I said, guys, everybody should have their popcorn and just be watching it trade. Look at that. Look at it's moving like, yo, the market is going crazy right now. Look at this. Look at what is happening. Are we even in London? It's not even London yet, is it? Jesus, yo, we're not even in the London market. Hasn't even opened yet. Oh my goodness. Dude, look at how much market activity is going on right now, and there is, you know, London hasn't even opened yet. That's just like a joke. Yo, in 2 hours, it starts in an hour and a half, right? Does London start in an hour and a half or 2.5 hours? Oh, yeah. 2 a.m. our time. So we have an hour and a half to see. And then in an hour and a half, this market can just literally go nuts. LOL, they did go to the moon, right? Ronaldo, I promise, bro. That is like a whole other thing in itself. Huh. It depends on what you choose to believe, bro. What does your belief system tell you? I'm just a simple guy, dude. Tokyo session is rocking tonight. Yes, it is. It is unbelievable. And now when London opens up, and then when New York ultimately opens up, yo, but London especially is just, you know, I'm telling you guys, grab your popcorn. Just watch. I'm just watching in awe of what's going on. Just honestly just amazed. Because when you're young and stuff, and even though I'm 25 or whatever, being more involved with the economics of the world and just seeing kind of things on a bigger spectrum, and it's not just like little old America versus everybody else. It's like, okay, now I'm a lot more, what seems I'm a lot more connected to the other places of the world, because now I'm a little bit more concerned about what their price of their currency is. You know, you kind of get a different perception. The government's a lie. Yo, we're not trying to go down that avenue right now. I can save conspiracy talk for another time. if you're really curious about looking at if we went to the moon or not, go look at what they consider real moon footage, and then develop your own opinion. Moon triple cinematics, exactly. I mean, hey, I've even been talking to people who think 9/11 was actually what people think it is. So I have to accept your guys' opinions and all of your belief systems, and you're in a completely different lifestyle than I am. And you know, a lot of people will hold on to things. No, they will fight it till the very end. A lot of people do believe that we've been out in space and all that kind of stuff. So if that's what you believe, then you're just simply not ready. It is to be easily put. But that, guys, we've been at it for about more than an hour and a half now. So once again, I want to thank you guys for being on here. As always, I'm so sorry for being late. Tomorrow we won't be actually, I might you know what, I might throw a live call down. We can talk about the moon and the government and all that stuff tomorrow if you want. Because the market will be closed, and I kind of want to talk about what's going on. So you know what, we will I'd like to throw a call tomorrow. So we'll have a call tomorrow, same time, same place. Of course, I'll drop the link. And like I said, guys, just pay attention to Brexit and pay attention to the news release, and you know, try to learn from it. Learn from this experience at the end of the day, regardless if you're in the market or not. Just try to understand what's happened, why the currency dropped, why everything is happening the way that it is happening currently. So what time? 11 p.m. Central. And don't worry, Ronaldo, you are fine, brother. But with that being said, guys, I love y'all all so much. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see y'all tomorrow night, guys. Y'all have a great night.